So just like any pro athlete worth their salt should warm up before any big competition or game so they don't run the risk of injury and can perform to their best, so do guitar players. So grab your axe and follow along with this guided tour of my go-to warm-ups that I do so that I can perform to my best each time. It is worth just stretching your arms and your hands out thoroughly before you even think about getting into the playing. I often just do this if you just see me just generally in day-to-day life. I'll be just stretching my hands like so. This is great for preventing injury, such as tendonitis. You see that happen a lot through poor technique, but obviously not taking care of your body and your joints. So what we're doing here is we're really just stretching our wrists. There's a lot of pressure on our wrists when we play the guitar. Everything that I do on one arm, I am mirroring on the other. With this one, I am pushing against it. This hand is pushing that way against the resistance of this. And I'm really getting to feel that stretch on the inside of my wrist around here. Kind of rub your arm and massage your arm. Let the blood flow into your tendons, into your hands. So with your fingers, we're going to grab each finger and push it away to the side like this. Nice and gently. Obviously, don't force it. If you start to feel in any discomfort or pain, obviously stop. But hopefully you can feel a nice stretch there in each individual finger. Everything that you do on one hand, repeat on the opposite. So I'm just stretching my fingers. And we're just getting that blood in and around the tendons that we're going to need them. Let's do the scissors next. So we're going to get in between each finger and push them outward. Like that. And again, all very good for injury prevention, making sure that we can get the most out of our playing each time too. A nice one that I like to do is I like to get my knuckle in the palm of my hand like that. There's an immense amount of tension that goes on in your thumb, obviously being the clamp behind the neck. So getting into this fleshy part here and giving it a nice rub and massage is really nice. And then I do the same on the opposite side here. So just here. And then rinse and repeat. Same thing. I do like to do these sort of massages like frequently. And they do work nicely. Like, let's say when you're in the shower in the morning, let's say, and you've got the hot water as well. It does help obviously get inside the muscle that little bit more deeply. And then just massage the arm again, just making sure we're getting that blood flow into our arms. And then finish off with this. We're just going to reach our arms out like this, and we're going to try and point our fingers backward. So we're trying to envisage our hands pushing backward like this. That's really nice for sort of opening up your wrist and your fingers. And then reverse it like that, so bring it inside. As you do that, kind of squeeze, really good for just getting your wrists mobilized. And then finish it off with a nice shake as well. And I do these are exercises that I do, and I know you look a little bit silly when you do it, but it's worth its weight in gold when you think about the amount of pressure and intensity you are when you play the guitar that you're putting on your hands and fingers. Things like that, just taking that extra minute or two at the beginning just to stretch and warm up is, as I say, worth its weight in gold. So first step is let's warm up. The next one is the spider. This is a classic. Now, everything that I tend to do when I'm warming up and just generally in playing, I will do with some kind of tempo. So I'm going to put a metronome on at 70 beats per minute. What we're going to do is on the 5th fret, purely because it's central on the neck, no other reason, we're going to do a chromatic scale like this on each 6 strings. And then walk it back down again. So we're going to do that with a tempo set at 70 beats per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'd advise doing that up and down the fretboard for a few minutes. Don't do it for too long. All we're doing here is we're getting connected to the fretboard, obviously getting some mobility and dexterity into our fingers. Over that exercise, we're counting in eighths, so we're counting 2 notes to every 1 click, but play around with it so you could play 3 notes to every click, 4 notes, 1 note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. So simple but effective. The next one then is something where we can start to use our fingers in a chord-like manner. So what we're going to do is we're going to set our fingers up on the 12th fret from the D string down in a diagonal staircase. We'll go in D12, G11, B10, E9. And basically a major 7 shape. What you're going to do is you're going to take the 2 middle fingers and flip them, so invert them. So they're now the opposite way around. So your second finger's now on 10 of G, and your third finger's now on 11 of B. And then you're going to take the outside 2 fingers and flip them. So now your first finger's on 9 of D, and your pinky is on 12 of E. Flip your middle 2 again. Flip your outside 2 again. And the exercise will look a little bit like this. So we're going to do that all the way down to the 1st fret. The cool thing about this is the further down the fretboard you go, the wider the nets. So you're actually getting a little bit of strength building there and a bit more of a stretch. 2, 3, 4. What we're looking for there is clarity in each note, so we're not wanting any muted notes. We want them all to ring out as crystal clear as possible. We're going to play through the 5 pentatonic boxes, and what we're going to do is we're going to start on position 1, position 1 being this, in G minor, so your 3rd fret. And rather than just going down and up, what I'm really interested in is getting movement on my fretboard. So moving around from position to position. So the moment that we've gone down or up a particular scale position, I want us to move up into the next position. It'll look a little bit like this. Then you're back at position 1. So let's go through that again together with 70 beats per minute being our tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next position. Next. 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 And complete it. course, this is a great opportunity to think about your picking hand as well. So consider what your stroking position is. Are you doing all downs, all ups, or alternating? And all of the above are really good. It's good to actually exercise different types of picking stroke, as well as maybe some hybrid picking as well. And there in my warm-up from the 5 pentatonic boxes is to look at the 7 major minor modes as a 3-note per string sequence. So we're going to do this in the key of F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Next, Dorian. Next, Phrygian. Next is Locrian. Next is Mixolydian. Aeolian. Locrian. And complete it. So for the final exercise as part of the warm-up, we're going to look at triads across all of the string sets. So in the key of C, it would look a little bit like this. So the key to this is fluency and being able to move the shapes around the fretboard into any key. So using the circle of fifths is ideal. For purposes of video, we'll actually just go C, G, and D for now, obviously with the metronome as our backing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into G. And D. There you have it, a warm-up routine that you can follow along with in real time and hopefully keep coming back to. The key is consistency. So even if you follow this every time you pick up your guitar for a week, you will notice the difference and you will be able to perform to your optimum. As always, thanks for joining me. It would be greatly appreciated if you could hit subscribe and the thumbs up button. But thanks very much. I'll catch you on the next one.